Archangel Michael has finally given permission to expose the truth about someone living in your house right now. You've been feeling something wasn't right for weeks, maybe months. That uncomfortable energy when they're around. The tension that seems to follow them into every room. The unexplained problems that started after they moved in. You thought maybe you were being too sensitive or judgmental. But today, your guardian angel wants you to know your protective instincts have been completely accurate this entire time. Archangel Michael has been quietly gathering evidence about this person's true nature and intentions. Those moments when you felt suddenly uneasy around them, the times when you caught them in small lies but dismissed it, the way your family dynamics changed after they arrived. None of this was your imagination. The divine realm has been watching, waiting for the right moment to reveal what's really happening under your own roof. This person has been hiding their true self from you and your family. But the mask is about to come off. Today is the day of revelation. No more secrets. No more pretending. Archangel Michael says, you are ready to see the truth about who is really living in your sacred space. Archangel Michael has revealed something deeply concerning about this person staying in your house. They have been using your home as their base for activities that harm your family's well-being. This isn't someone who simply has personal problems or makes mistakes. This is someone who has deliberately positioned themselves in your household to drain your family's energy while appearing helpful and supportive. The sacred space of your home, the place where your family should feel most safe and peaceful, has been compromised by their presence. They've been manipulating situations behind the scenes to make you doubt your own feelings and instincts. Every time you felt something was wrong, they were there with explanations that made you question yourself instead of trusting your inner wisdom. Your family's harmony is at serious risk. Your finances may be affected in ways you haven't discovered yet. Your spiritual well-being and that of every family member has been under constant attack from someone living under your very roof. They've been secretly working against your success, your happiness, and your family's unity. The longer this person remains in your home, the more damage they cause to your household's energy and relationships. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that this situation has reached a critical point. What started as an act of kindness, opening your home to someone in need, has become a threat to everything you hold dear. Now Archangel Michael wants to help you recognize the signs that have been right in front of you. Think back to when this person first moved into your home. How did family arguments increase? Small disagreements that used to be resolved quickly suddenly became bigger conflicts that lasted for days. This wasn't coincidence. It was their influence disrupting your family's natural harmony. Strange occurrences started happening in your house that never happened before. Items going missing and reappearing in odd places. Electrical problems with no clear cause. Unexplained sounds at night. Your normally peaceful home began feeling heavy and uncomfortable, especially in the areas where they spend the most time. Pay attention to how your pets react around this person. Animals are naturally sensitive to negative energy. If your normally friendly pet becomes nervous, hides, or acts defensive around them, this is a clear warning sign. Children are equally sensitive. Have you noticed any changes in how your children behave after spending time with this person? Your family members have become more irritable and distant from each other since this person arrived. Conversations that used to flow easily now feel strained. Family members who previously got along will suddenly find reasons to criticize each other. This person somehow always seems to know private family business that you never shared with them. Notice how they insert themselves into every family decision, offering opinions and suggestions that somehow make situations more complicated instead of simpler. Their fake concern actually creates more problems while making them appear caring and involved. The most telling sign is the heavy, oppressive feeling that settles over your home when they're present, and how much lighter everything feels when they leave, even temporarily. Archangel Michael reveals the shocking truth about this person's real nature and intentions. They are what spiritual guides call an energy vampire, someone who feeds off family discord and negative emotions. They don't just accidentally cause problems. They deliberately create chaos because the resulting negative energy actually nourishes them spiritually. This person carefully studied your family before positioning themselves in your home. They observed your family's dynamics, identified your weaknesses and pressure points, and calculated exactly how to insert themselves into your lives. Their apparent helpfulness when they first arrived was actually calculated manipulation designed to make you dependent on their presence. They have been secretly jealous of what your family has, your love for each other, your home, your stability, your happiness. But instead of working to build these things in their own life, they've chosen to destroy what you have. They sabotage family events and celebrations from within, always finding ways to create drama or disappointment during your special moments. What makes them particularly dangerous is how they spread negativity while positioning themselves as the victim. When conflicts arise that they secretly instigated, they present themselves as the peacemaker or the one being treated unfairly. This manipulation keeps you focused on defending them instead of recognizing their role in creating the problems. Their true goal has been to break apart your family bonds so completely that they become the most important person in your household. They want to replace the natural love and trust your family shares with dependency on them. They've been gossiping about your family to outsiders, sharing private information and painting themselves as the long-suffering helper dealing with a difficult family. The mask they wear in front of you is completely different from who they are behind closed doors. When they think no one is watching, their true feelings of resentment, jealousy, and contempt become visible. Throughout this entire situation, Archangel Michael has been protecting your family from much worse damage. Without his divine intervention, this person's negative influence could have completely destroyed your family's unity by now. He has placed spiritual barriers around your most sacred spaces, your bedrooms, your family gathering areas, and anywhere your family prays or shares intimate moments. You can recognize Archangel Michael's signs of protection when you suddenly feel clarity about confusing situations, when you see flashes of blue light in your peripheral vision, or when you experience an unexpected sense of peace during stressful moments. These are reminders that divine protection surrounds your family, even in the darkest times. Strengthen your home's spiritual defenses with this daily prayer. Archangel Michael, I invite your powerful protection into every corner of our home. Let your blue light fill this space and push out all negative energies. Guard our family's love and unity with your sword of truth. Create energetic boundaries within your own home by visualizing walls of bright blue light around the areas most important to your family. See these barriers allowing love and positivity to flow freely between family members, while blocking the influence of anyone with harmful intentions. Before family meals or gatherings, mentally place Archangel Michael standing guard over your family, his wings spread wide to create a protective canopy over your table. This simple visualization creates a sacred space where this person's manipulative energy cannot penetrate. You'll know these protections are working when family conversations become more genuine, when tensions ease noticeably, and when you feel your home's natural warmth and peace beginning to return. Archangel Michael reveals that divine timing is now aligning for this person's true nature to be completely exposed. The universe has a way of revealing truth that cannot be hidden forever. Their own actions will become the evidence that exposes their real intentions to everyone in your household. The moment of clarity is coming soon for your entire family. Each family member will have their own realization about what's really been happening. These revelations might come through dreams, sudden insights during conversations, or catching this person in contradictions they can't explain away. Other people are already starting to see through their facade. You might notice neighbors, friends, or extended family members making subtle comments or asking careful questions about this person. Their manipulation tactics work for a while, but eventually the pattern becomes obvious to observant people. Watch for the moment when their carefully constructed image begins to crack. This often happens when they feel their control slipping and become more desperate in their manipulation attempts. They'll overreach, make mistakes, or reveal their true feelings in moments of frustration. The evidence will become undeniable when their stories stop matching up, when family members start comparing notes about strange interactions, or when their helpful actions consistently result in harmful consequences. What seemed like coincidences will suddenly form a clear pattern of deliberate sabotage. This exposure is happening now because your family's spiritual protection has grown strong enough to handle the truth. Archangel Michael waited until you were ready to see clearly and act decisively. The divine timing ensures that when the truth comes out, your family will be prepared to handle it with wisdom and unity instead of being torn apart by the revelation. Archangel Michael provides specific guidance on the safest way to handle removing this person from your home. Direct confrontation might not be the best initial approach because people with manipulative personalities often become vindictive when exposed. Instead, begin by gradually limiting their access to family information and private conversations. Stop sharing personal details about family plans, financial situations, or relationship concerns. When they ask probing questions, give vague, general answers. Create circumstances that naturally encourage them to seek other living arrangements, perhaps by mentioning changes in your household needs or family situation. Family unity is essential during this transition. Hold private conversations with family members to share your concerns and observations. Help them recognize the patterns without forcing immediate conclusions. Once family members start seeing the truth independently, they'll naturally become less receptive to this person's influence. Set firm boundaries about their role in your household decisions. Stop asking for their input on family matters and politely redirect conversations when they try to insert themselves into situations that don't concern them. This gradual withdrawal of the attention and control they crave often motivates them to look elsewhere for their needs. If direct removal becomes necessary, approach it as a practical matter rather than an accusation. Focus on changing family circumstances that make continued housing arrangements impossible rather than listing their problematic behaviors. Throughout this process, maintain your spiritual protections and trust in Archangel Michael's guidance. He will provide the right words and timing for each step of this delicate situation, ensuring your family's safety throughout the transition. Once this person leaves your home, Archangel Michael guides you through the important process of healing and restoration. The first step is cleansing your home of lingering negative energy. Open all windows to allow fresh air and natural light to flow through every room. Walk through your home with a bell or chime, letting the sound clear stagnant energies from corners and closed spaces. Sage, incense, or simply clapping your hands while stating your intention aloud will help restore your home's natural peaceful vibration. Declare, all negative energies must leave this sacred space. Only love, harmony, and divine protection remain in our home. Healing damaged family relationships requires patience and understanding. Some family members might feel embarrassed about being manipulated or guilty about not recognizing the situation sooner. Reassure them that skilled manipulators are designed to be difficult to detect. Recognizing the truth shows growth, not failure. Strengthen family bonds through shared activities that rebuild trust and communication. Simple moments like meals together, family walks, or evening conversations help restore the natural connection that was disrupted. Practice forgiveness for your own peace of mind, not because this person deserves it, but because holding resentment keeps you energetically connected to their negativity. Forgiveness allows you to fully reclaim your home and family's joy. Create new positive memories in spaces that held negative energy, transforming your home back into the sanctuary it was meant to be. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now, with urgent guidance for your family's safety and well-being. The revelation you've received today requires immediate action to protect your household from further damage. Begin implementing the protection practices and boundary setting strategies immediately, not tomorrow or next week. This divine warning came to you at exactly the right moment because the situation has reached a critical point. Your family's harmony, spiritual well-being, and sacred home space are all at stake. Trust the uncomfortable feelings you've been having. They were Archangel Michael's way of preparing you for this moment of truth. Show your appreciation for this divine intervention and continued angelic protection by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the connection between your family and the angelic realm, ensuring that Archangel Michael can continue providing guidance and protection during this challenging transition. Your home is meant to be a sanctuary of love and peace. With divine guidance and your decisive action, it will be restored to its proper spiritual condition, and your family will emerge stronger and more united than ever before.